MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Digging in, Manuel Diaz. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sliding, stopped by Jerko. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through at the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Matt Antonelli. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGwire, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Big Daddy David. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. McGuire is off at first with 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. Andy Bentz is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tatis shading to his right. 1 out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
So he sets him down swinging. Rick Ankiel becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up here at Venerable Sportsman's Park. Padres lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Tony Gwynn, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here now the 2-2. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Matt Stairs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly, as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, number 298 in his career, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead. In now, Benito Santiago. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting ninth, veteran Andy Vance.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Andy Bentz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Fernando Tatis comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Digging in, Lonnie Smith. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman Stan Musial.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Stan Musial. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Drilled on the ground is short. Tatis loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up now, Manuel Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Tatis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Stepping in, Matt Antonelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Brock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. The 1-1 home. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Here's Jed Jerko now. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now this one's hit hard to left by Jerko and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. This last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Tatis right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We've played 3 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Friars in that category. So striding forward now, Big Daddy David. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. Smith is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Matt Stairs. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
1-2.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Stairs rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Standing in now, Andy Bentz. This is line to left. And that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 5 and the Cardinals 1. Leading off the inning, Rick Ankiel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Diaz from shallow right, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Lou Brock.
Striding in once again, Lou Brock. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Fernando Tatis. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. It's in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark McGuire. He singled his last time up. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy David.
Ready once again, Big Daddy David. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 2-1 pitch. Left side. Tatis over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. David coasts under it. 1 out.
First baseman, number 6.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the
Usual.
5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in for his second at bat, Stan Musial. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Antonelli calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 4. Catcher, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Wynn moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please.
So a new
Now
pitcher
pitching
set
for
to
the
go here
Cardinals,
as the right-hander
number
Adam
50,
Wainwright gets the call.
Adam Wainwright.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is on the ground over the first. To his right, Musial. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Matt Stairs will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ripped on the ground to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Or will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Benito Santiago drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's running. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to 1st and 2nd here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run action. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on 2nd still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to 3rd.
Into the box, Andy Bentz. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Stairs on 2nd. Santiago is over at 1st with 1 away. On the ground to the left side. through into left field for a base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the 0-2. Dribbled up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Ready for another shot now, Fernando Tatis. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Set. Here's the 3-1. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Ground ball foul down the left side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. A play at the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire. In there, now the throw. He's saying it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 3-1. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Padres on top, 9-1. Here's Jed Jerko now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Oscar Taveras is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to third. Antonelli takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here at Sportsman's Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Trevor Rosenthal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Trevor Rosenthal.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Mark McGuire. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Big Daddy David, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The 0-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Got him swinging. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Got to question the decision to run on an 0-2 count there. Sure, pitchers are more likely to waste the pitch in that count, but you also run the risk of that happening. Strike him out, throw him out, double play.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Ready for another chance, Matt Stairs. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Gwynn, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Bouncer up the middle. Sliding stop by Jerko. What a play. Padres lead 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Next to bat for St. Louis, Rick Ankiel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, third baseman, Fernando Tatis.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Fernando Tatis. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Standing in, Lonnie Smith. And we'll see if always considered a big no-no, of course. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, making it an even 250 for his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
This is flared out towards second. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. and Keel on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
At the plate, Matt Antonelli. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Tatis stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Stepping in now, Mark McGwire. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 11 and the Cardinals 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. David is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Harrison Bader will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Harrison Bader.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit to short. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Brett Cecil comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So stepping in, Big Daddy David. A 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Reined in. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Into the box, Benito Santiago. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. This is line to left. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for San Diego, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Ready now, Rick Ankiel starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. David is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
Ready for another shot now, Lonnie Smith. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Wynn has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-1 at the end of this one. San Diego put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Andy Bentz gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.